Hello and welcome back to the Minetrek.net game server. I think this will be an update on the Enterprise E build thingy. Just a quick note. Mad was on and he did some work and he gave me permission to show you guys what he has done up here. So let's zip on up here real quick and take a look at the arboretum for the Enterprise E build. Isn't that beautiful? Just awesome looking. Check it out. Him and Ipanic worked on this for quite some time. Love how they did this. Got a nice little waterfall here, little observation area, got a nice little path, got some trees. If I turn off gamma bright, it might get dark. A little dark, but you know, that'll get fixed later. But yeah, nicely done. Got a little area here to look at space shuttles. You know, got a little doorway here that basically drops you out nowhere. That's just a way to get up to a corridor that's up there. Got a little Jeffrey's tube access here. But yeah, a little balcony area. He's still working on it. You know, it's still kind of a work in progress. But for the most part, yeah. Check out this here. I like how he did all this. This reminds me a lot of the grotto and the Enterprise D. So I like that. It's a combination of cobblestone and this gray blur. This block here looks really nice through here. Really nice. So, but yeah, this is what's really cool is you get this little walkway up here. I really like how they did this. This was actually very cool how they did this. And you got the little, you know, lounge area up here and little kitchen area. And this can be repurposed for, you know, VIP events, things like that. So, if I get around here. And I would have never thought to do this or this. You know, those are two things I'd have never thought to do. Which is really cool because all you have to do is, this is another open air lounge kind of a thing, and just, okay, walk up here and here you are. This side of it will be a kitchen, and then that side will be a restroom. Don't mind the magenta, that's just there as a placeholder. Also, I put some environmental systems in and some stuff for pumping things and majiggies. In the process of routing deuterium lines or liquid lines and power lines from the umbilicals that are back here to the forward part of the ship. This area here is set aside as umbilicals and things like that by M. Heller. So we drop down here and you'll see that umbilicals. So up here is a little different than down there, so when we repurpose, well, maybe it's the same, I don't know, we'll figure it out. But yeah, he has a couple levels of umbilicals machinery and stuff. So when the ship's in dry dock and it doesn't have power, it can have power. And I spent a large amount of time last night making sure that these this area here and this umbilical area here have connections, and that these connections, first and foremost, because those are filling, come back in here and feed up to this pump up here and to this one up here as well for fueling these tanks, and then it'll go out from these to the tanks, or be a machine down here that can fuel the tanks. And anyways, there will be a wall here, but you can see the power line and the fuel line, or the liquid line, whatever you want to call it. They also come into here, and this of course feeds up to the upper part, then over to the umbilical section, and the power feeds down. I also ran liquid down one of the pipes as well, down one of these things as well. I think it was this one, yeah. So, you know, for shuttle fueling and stuff. I haven't got any feedback yet on the revamp of the cargo area. I don't see there'd be a problem with it. I also went ahead and did this section, and what I did is I raised the deck up one, and I raised this deck up one. That way there I got the space I needed to be able to put the antimatter pods in, and I gained an extra height for what I need here for the escape pods. So it's all worked out well, because the escape pods need 3 to 4 Actually, it only needs 3, but I wanted to give it that extra. So we can even, if we have to, we can drop this back down by 1. But I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to do it. No, I don't want to do it. You can't make me. But what I did is I dropped this deck down so that we would have the height. And or actually, I raised this deck up. I don't know what I did. I did some things. I left that deck where it was at, and I raised this section by 1 because I raised all of this section up. There we go. That's what I did. And it gives us a little bit more room to work with. And it, oh, I remember the reason I had to do that was because of these things. These lifts have to be set aside. Yeah, lifeboats really piss me off. They're worse than windows. But yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. But anyways, that over there has all been raised up by 1, and it gives us a little bit better access for torpedo storage. Makes a little bit more sense through here and stuff like that. It actually gave us a lot more usable real estate than I would have anticipated, and it worked out really well, so it was a good call, and I'm happy and I'm stoked, and all that exciting stuff that people say when they're trying to sell an idea that they're not sure everybody will buy. Anyways, 3 rows on this side of antimatter pods with this whatever thingamajiggy it is I put in here. They're all interconnected, as you can see through here. Connected via this way. Also, if I spin around here and around here, I put this thing in. I guess it's what processes the antimatter and sequences it into whatever it needs to be done to in order to feed it into the core. I kind of did this. I don't know how M wants to route it into the core. Everyone who works on it, have to come up with a. I think it'd be a lot like the Voyager has for these things, because they're basically like plasma or whatever. Or something. But look, we have on the Voyager, just one of those kind of things, which isn't that big, but it works really well for us, so it should work just fine down here. And the same thing with the warp core. This is just the jettison hatch for the warp core, so it don't matter. It'll just be a hatch. Down here, I could have raised this floor up, but I chose not to. Reason being is we might not be able to use this for torpedoes. Might need to be repurposed, so I wanted to keep it flush with that. So. And went ahead and just put up a temporary wall in here and ran braces, but left openings for like power lines to come through. This will be some sort of a energizer or whatever, but I think there's a tractor beam up here somewhere. If I'm not mistaken, there should be a forward tractor beam. That might actually be right there, but I don't know. Also, Mad finished up the deflector, as you can see. It hasn't been moved back into the ship yet. I guess I'll wait till Matt says it's okay to put it back in. Either he'll do it, I'll do it, or Heller will do it. But check out that deflector. Pretty sweet looking. Yeah, it'll look a lot better once it's in the ship. But yeah, it's pretty neat. Gotta see it when it's in the ship. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a hangar. Or something. I don't know. Is that a hangar? Oh, this might be something Mad was working on. Interesting. Let's see what this is. Mad's attempt at John. Yeah. Good luck, Mad. I literally spent 10 hours trying to come up with a way to do it, and I couldn't do it with the shape of the hull. There's no way to really do it. Even with modded Minecraft, you would have a real hard time, I think, pulling it off. But good luck. I really do wish you the best of luck on that. Spin down here. But yeah, looking again at this deflector, that's really nicely done. He did a really nice job on that. He pulled it out away from the hull and gave it some backlighting and stuff, just to give it some depth and things. So where there's metal and stuff like that, that'll be covered up probably in post, or he'll resync it back into the hull. I don't know what his intentions are, but I think it looks great with the way it is. Again, this metal sections will probably be covered up, so you don't see metal blocks there. But another thing he did, what the hell is all that down there? Figure it out later. Actually, I want to figure it out now. I'm curious now. That's an emergency transporter. Awesome, it is. Cool. I need that. I need this system. I need it. I'm going to take it. I'm going to use it. I need to put emergency transporters in the secondary hull. Mad also worked on the captain's yacht area. He put the silhouette of the captain's yacht in here. Did a really nice job fitting that in there, by the way. Looks really good. I was looking at a comparison to the drawings, and it actually looks spot on to the drawings, so he did a really nice job fitting that in there. That is a big help. I labeled this as a cargo hatch. If you remember, I think I knocked it out of here on one of the videos. I may not have, it may have been another video, but I never uploaded. Anyways, this is the captain's yacht cargo, and this will be the staging area, and so on and so forth. Not a lot's been done up on these areas here, apart from what was already set up. I kind of moved away from the primary hull a little bit to get a breather from it. It was driving me a little batshit crazy. Pardon the language. Didn't see it, my eyes rolled. Yeah, I needed a break from up here. A lot of real estate in here, and I needed just to walk away from it and, you know, think about other things for a while. And I might get back to it here real soon, finish it up, or at least finish up the main lines of it. Like crew quarters and stuff through here need to be set aside, the proper spacings and things like that. A couple other areas need to be tweaked, fixed. Pods need to be placed, of course. That's not a major mandatory thing, it's just something to do for whatever. Oh, okay, that's why I didn't go up here. This is a phaser strip up here. That's the phaser strip stuff. I also need to get down on the lower deck and actually hammer out how we're going to do that phaser down here. Ipanic came up with a pretty good idea, but thankfully with what I did down in the secondary hull, we won't have to do that up here. So, which is to run a Jeffries tube along this. We still will have the little thing that the scientists can use with a little viewing tunnel. I'll still keep that. I think it was mentioned in one of the videos earlier. I still haven't really figured out how I want to do this area yet. It was suggested that I go ahead and put the phaser systems in and then build a Jeffries tube on this side so that this area here is enclosed, and then all the phaser systems go over the top of it into this area. I don't think I can do that. It's a good idea. I will look at it as possibly being able to do that, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I think this will be an open area just like it is on Voyager. Except with the exception on Voyager, there are catwalks. No catwalks here, they'll be right down on the ground. So it would really be cool is if we could take the block that we use for our Jeffries tubes floors and this block and make it like a carpet block. I tried that. Unfortunately, it really messes with everything. I mean, it makes the thing look like crap. And I mean, ugly. I don't know what it does, but it really messes up the textures for everything else. Well, you know, it's a nice idea. You know, take a couple of the cotton blocks that we don't use and repurpose them with for blocks like this that we do use a lot of. Didn't work. But swing through here. I still got to go through and put some more of the hull detail stuff in. There's a couple more transporter things that need to be set up on the secondary hull. I do believe I've got all of the escape pods properly placed now, which is a nice thing to have done. Also on the drawings we have, this raised section here is reminiscent of what you see on the Enterprise TOS, that little jaunt thing here. So this whole section here, this raised part here, is actually a different color, lighter color or grayer color, I guess would be the thing for it. So it should work as an EVA hatch, but on the TOS it's a landing strut. So if the saucer ever had to land, this would come down and stabilize the saucer on both sides, and it would land basically and support the center mass where the captain's yacht goes. Yeah, okay, not gonna happen. So it's just at this point it's just hull decoration. So we're gonna go ahead and use it as an EVA hatch. small portion of it anyways, as an EVA hatch. What else we got going down on here? Not a lot. I did put some windows in just to see, you know, try to get the spacing and stuff. These ones are 3 deep. I don't think we're going to need to go 3 deep. I think 2 deep will work just fine for this section here. We did go 3 deep. How would we do that? Would we do it on this one? No, it couldn't. It'd have to be up on that one like we did over here. Yeah. Anyways, that's something for later to look at. This is of course a transporter thingamajiggy. There's a couple more of these around the ship that got to be put in, that have to be put in, and I should get those put in soon. Someone was saying they wanted to rework these phasers, make them more conventional to what we have on the Voyager, i.e., clean them up a little bit so they're more uniform. That would be okay, but run it through him first. Run it by him first, please. It's his haul. It's his call. And this haul is a kit bash. I didn't realize that. I kind of figured it was because I was running into a lot of issues with it, and I just couldn't figure out why is this like this like that, and some things look really nice lined out, and then some things don't look so smooth, and then I was told it's a kit bash. It's like 3 different ships combined to one. Oh, it all fits together now. One thing I would really like to talk to him about doing is actually increasing the size of this. Actually raise all this top part up by 1, all the way up to the nacelle. The reason being is when you're inside of there, it's very cramped. It doesn't have the distance between top and bottom that we really need, so we should actually consider raising this whole section, this whole upper layer up by 1. It's going to be a real pain in the ass to do, but it should be done, and when we do it, we should actually spend some time and clean up all these little bits and bobs here that kind of, well, I guess it gives it depth and gives it its dimension and stuff, so, but, you know, they kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hard to see the, yeah, you can't see it because it's way above us, the pattern. I'm going to dead drop that up there eventually, dead drop it down here, so we'll have the pattern, but, yeah, it's just, I mean, in some spots, it just doesn't look, it looks like it's too deep, too out of proportion, and it needs to be fixed, like spots like this, and like this, and like this, and then you start seeing, oh, that's part of a pattern, but it's not uniform. It's like, this one's this long, then it's short, then it's really short, then it's semi-short, long, and then you get these 2 tall stacks like this that kind of really just pull you out of the way it looks. And this was what was really driving me bonkers, is I couldn't figure out how that got like that, and then I was told, oh, it's a kit bash. Oh, so it has more than one part from other models. Okay, I get it. So, but I still like to take this whole area here and just lift it up by 1 all the way down from the hull line all the way up to this nacelle line, right? I guess the best way to do it is to be right here to this. Just raise everything up to 1, and of course this stuff, you know, clean all that, shave all that extra crap off of there. It doesn't need to be there. In the little areas like this kind of irk me because I don't know if it's a flaw with the model importation or not. I don't, you know. Then again, you know, it's like, you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, it bothers me. I don't like it just doesn't look clean, and it kind of wears on me when it doesn't look clean. Again, there are windows and stuff in places that really shouldn't have windows. That's a torpedo launcher. And I was thinking about this last night, how I was going to do that, and the only thing I can think I can do is at some point, I'm going to have to go ahead. There might be some chat going on. I don't know. I don't know if I'm the only one on the server. Right now it's just me and M. Heller, so we're fine. Well, we'll start like this, and this will go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go 6, and it'll step out And it'll step out again. Basically, that's the pumpkin lighting level. So the whole hangar bay will be kind of shaped like that. Actually, I'm going to go one higher. And then two over. It'll be shaped like that all the way down, but it'll at some points it'll kind of come in to like here, and then it'll run back. That way there I can get rooms in behind it here and still keep the bulk of the shuttle bay part of it, you know. The rooms don't need to be that big, or that large. And right here there's a window, and there's a window here, and so this will go down 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, that's not going to work. You know, it's too low, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then come across. And that one's in the correct place if we're going to use it. It'd be okay there. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, it's going to be. I might keep this pattern like this, and then up here, something like that, and it'll go like that all the way back. So this you can get in here, you can see the sections and stuff like that. This won't work, obviously. These windows are in the wrong place. They just simply won't work that way. They need to be one higher. This would need to be, instead of here, it would need to be here. So like that. And you know, this one here is in the wrong spot. It would need to be down here. It's going to take some tweaking and stuff, but hopefully I can get it sorted out. It would have to be on the inside of this. Actually, we go one more inside of there. But this is my next project, to kind of shape up the area of the hall, or the area of the hangar here, to try and make it look, you know, like a hangar without you know, too much of a compromise, so that we can access these areas over here with windows. Because, you know, they're in every model I've looked at has windows back here, so we have to incorporate them at some point. So I might as well try and do it now and get it out of the way. We still have a very large hangar area, very large hangar area. And the nice thing about it is it'll let me clean the hangar up quite a bit, instead of having unflush walls. See, I'll probably just follow this pattern out here now, you know, and just raise it up to a specific point, then have it stair step in to kind of give it that curved hangar look. That means I have to go ahead and put the pumpkin lighting in sooner rather than later. You can see the lines run through here, and it feeds up to the umbilical sections and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I do appreciate you taking time to watch. Again, this is the Minetrek.net game server, and I do hope you have a great day. Bye bye.